Welcome back, everyone. We're back again with Boston United on our journey to League One football, and eventually on to higher and upward things in the whole English footballing structure. I still don't know where I'm going with these intros, but since we last met, we've been playing pretty well. I don't think we've lost any games. No. In our last episode, we played against Crawley and Oldham. Lost 2-1 to Crawley and had a 2-all draw with Oldham, which was pretty good in consideration the amount of injuries we had, and we didn't really have a full string squad out. And considering how we played against them last time we faced Oldham, when they smashed us like 3-1 in the season before. But since then, we went on a bit of a run, a 3-2 win over Northampton. That was a tricky one. They had two very last minute goals, and I was afraid they were going to get a third. But like, they're having loads of shots, but most of the time it just wasn't really pressurizing us, and then eventually they just kind of turned it on, and I was like, oh god, I'd be careful against them. Played Walsall, bet them 4-2 in the FA Cup. Shrewsbury, bet them 3-2. Played Rotherham, we bet them 1-0, which was a pretty good result in all. Rotherham are a League One side, so we did pretty well getting a win over them. Then we went up against Forest Green, Mansfield and Walsall, and in fairness to this, I can't really blame the players because we had Gibbs pick up a virus, so we were down, and in between that, Duff strained his groin, so he was out. He's only coming back almost fully fit now, so we've been having to play a youth player who actually did pretty well in one of our games. I think he scored against Oxford. Yeah, last in Vanzi. He doesn't look amazing or anything, but he got 2 goals for us, I think. Yeah, 2 goals and an assist in 2 games, or 1 off the bench. But yeah, he did pretty well. Longbottom got a goal. Both of them have been fairly consistent for us as of the last few games. Denham got a goal. No, Gibbs played in this one. Oh, we went for 3 up top. I was messing around because Baith can play striker, not really well, and the same for Logan. That's when I opted for Lanzi. Try him out. But yeah, so it's kind of a rough few games. Thankfully, the teams that were right behind us kind of kept on the same points gap, so we've been in around 7-8 points ahead of them. So we haven't really lost many points into them catching us up, so we don't really have to worry about that too much. But today we have the FA Cup third round and Wickham. I imagine we're going to get absolutely smashed by Bournemouth here. Premier League side, I think they're quite high. Yeah, 9th in the league. We're going to get absolutely smashed. But the only thing that's going to come good out of this is we've got our new signing in, Kieran McGrath, or McGrath, depending on where you're from. America it's McGrath, Ireland it's McGrath. So live and let learn. I feel like I'm kind of an expert because that's my last name. So, but yeah, he looks pretty good. When I was originally scouting him, he was around a 2.5 star player with a potential about 3. But looking at him now, he seems pretty good. He's good pace, good strength, good stamina, good all on the ball stuff that you want. Good composure. His anticipation is not amazing, but his decisions are good. Off the ball is good. Technique, passing's not amazing, but he's a goal scorer, not a link-up player. And then he's got good finishing, good first touch, good dribbling, all that kind of stuff. So he'll link into probably being a good squad player. He's going to be up front with Vanzi on the left and Longbottom on the right. Duff is coming back, but he's not 100%. And Gibbs isn't ready. He still probably needs a day or two. He had like a flu thing, so he was out for about a week. James Hardy broke his cheek, and we could have allowed him to play through it, but they said it could have resulted in more serious damage that could be kept him up for potentially even longer. Carstlow, I think he's about another month and a bit. John's suspended. I think he picked up 20 yellow cards. Yeah, we've done pretty well. I've been messing around with swapping Tyreek in that centre mid spot and then throwing in Baith, but we'll just try him out today. See how this goes. We've been swapping in around the centre halves, and also in the last couple of games, Kitching also picked up a injury. Not an injury, he picked up a flu or something, and he was out for about 3 or 4 games, so he kind of missed a fair few of the games that we drew. So that's kind of where a lot of those draws came from as well. We were playing Masonda, Denham, and then where is he? Dickinson on the left hand side. And like he played relatively well. Like we did that a lot preseason, but against some of the bigger teams, it was causing us problems, and we concede. But a lot of it was coming from shots from range, which I don't know. It seems to be the new meta this time around, as of late. We'll get into it. Going to get absolutely smashed, anyways. We'll see who are favorites. Oh, okay, we're better form, but they're favorites 2-1. I wouldn't mind putting a bet on us, 92 odds. And apparently, Southgate is now the Bournemouth manager, so I don't know what's going on there. Baith is wanted. We've offered him a new contract. Denham is wanted by a couple of clubs, by a fair few clubs. We've got a lot of contract offers from a lot of championship, low championship and high League One sides, and a few foreign clubs. But obviously, since this is the Boston United save, we're not leaving. Also, recording this before Dr. Benji's series comes out. I don't know if it's still coming out this Monday, because I'm recording this Sunday night, so fucking Jovic, Jesus. How old is Parejo? Jesus, he looks like he's been 32 for years. Plattenhardt. Wow. That one player is worth more than our entire club. 19.25 million. If we get a win here, that would be something else. We got nothing to lose here. All we're going to get out of this realistically is just money. Yeah, I'm not really looking to make any signings. If I did, it would probably just be a loanee, maybe like a striker or something. That's probably about it. Just because with Gibbs going out on international duty a lot, it causes a bit of a strain on the squad. What do you have? Connor Goldson. He's a good little player. I remember he used to be at Shrewsbury. I think he's on loan at Rangers at the moment. They have Darmian as well. Very dangerous player. We're playing positive. Probably should not. We'll go cautious. We'll go defensive, actually, because we are not expected to win. Lower the tempo a bit, I guess. Just because we have a chance. Way close there. I still haven't changed your man's name, Backinson. I just keep forgetting his name, so when I'm playing I don't really just like celebrate and try to talk along with him, but I probably should change his name because I'm having a problem with Backinson. Backinson? I don't know. So we just do it now. Information. His name is Tyreek. Set nickname. We're going to call him Ty. Ty works great. I think the only main issue I'm having with this squad overall is the heading accuracy. Sometimes the lads just get a header and they just... Oh, disallowed. Yes. Is it a penalty? I would imagine if it's a penalty if they're pulling back for that. I guess not. I don't know how it happened there. I would imagine it'd been a penalty unless it was outside the box. But yeah, so I don't know how we're not 1-10. I forgot where I was going with my analogy. Oh, our heading is quite poor. Just whenever we get the ball, the players just kind of head it out and they just head it in the general direction, not towards the player, or looking to chest it down and then take a touch. Like that's what Kitching did there. He just headers it out. When realistically, he could just let it run past him and let it go out for a throw, and that kind of came from there. So it's kind of like poor decisions in the moment. But 1-0 down at 30 minutes is not bad against a side like this, especially with the amount of injuries we have. Ty's actually having a pretty good game. I think we might push him further up, just, well, they have a chance here. And drop maybe Haygarth into that deep line playmaker role. Just have him bombing into the centre midfield, or into the final third. See if he can create something. I missed that make changes thing. But yeah, maybe we can get him into bombing in, because he's quite a large guy. He might cause a little more problems for the defensive midfielder, especially Parejo, since he's quite slow. They're looking for overlaps, so they're going to look to get into space and behind. Just keep the fans happy. If we keep this 1-0, I would be very happy with it. I know it's not a great result, but against the Premier League side, against the quality team they have, I'm not too fussed about it. Surprised they have Darmian. He must be like 32, 33 now. Yeah, like he's just a quality player overall. And Jovetic is having a pretty poor game. We're playing with Gra as a deep line for attacking forward. I wonder if we play him as a false 9 and see if he links up play a little bit better. Just try him out, because playing defensive, so everyone's just kind of sitting back. Although he has pace to burn. I don't want to sit back too much, because if they just kind of take over our final third, we're just going to be ripped to shreds. So I don't want to like sit back like blockades of players, because they'll kind of pass around us. But if we keep ourselves relatively sturdy and strong, and being able to play it out wide and get at them a bit quicker. Actually, if that's the case, we might look to go a little more direct. In transition, distribute over the centre backs. We have quick players. We might want to try to make the most of it. Long bottom's not having a great game. I think we might need to add an extra player. We will get Logan on for long bottom, and maybe Duff on for McGrath. Just see if we can force something here. Drop Logan back into cam, get him advanced playmaker on support, and Duff as a pressing forward as well. Poacher would probably be a better option, but if we can try to split their defense a little bit wide and see if we can create space for the midfielders to run through and just link up so they're more natural wingers. Or not natural wingers, but kind of creating that false effect, and see if we can create a bit of space. What's that, Milner? Penalty, shit. Fucking went through him. Come on, Huddart. Oh, good man yourself. We are still in this game. I think coming towards the last few minutes of the game, we'll just go for it. Go hell for leather. Oh, I was hoping he was going to ping it long. Actually, might as well go for it now at this stage. Very attacking, team instructions. Press higher, in possession, slightly more direct, create a bit more space for ourselves. Let's see if we can work some magic. Probably not. Will this come to anything? Almost a goal for them, but like you know, it must be James Miller. Jesus, 35. He's still kicking him, staying around. I'd assume that St. Maxing guy would be a lot better than what he actually is. Ooh, come on, lads, create something here. Shit. In those in those situations when you have a fullback running on, I much prefer Logan. John in that position. Lee's a bit he's kind of like our third is quite sound. He doesn't do many rash tackles, but he just kind of herds the player. I don't know. Intercepts the ball a bit better than John, but John's a little more dogged and he just wins the ball back and just goes into the players. I can't complain. 2-0 is not a bad result, so we've had a few chances and I can't complain with a game like that. 34 shots. Jesus. And Hart saved the penalty, so yeah, he had a pretty decent game all around. I think it was 2-0 and they had 34 shots. Like, that's not a bad game in my books. Doesn't say how much money we got. Hopefully we get money for getting knocked out. I hope we do, because that'd be kind of if it came enhanced. I thought I was afraid they're really catching up to us. But if we win our next game, we'll be 7 points clear still. But we need to keep that pressure on because I can imagine us dropping points somewhere around again. And I want to stay in this final third because they're only 10 points behind us, which is, I know it's far at this stage, 27 games. There's still 19 games then afterwards. I think it's 19. Yeah, 19. And actually 20 left for us. We still have to play our next one. But it's still a lot of games. It's a lot of points. So like even if we won our next 20 games, that's 60 points. So, but you can realistically imagine losing a few games and getting a few draws, and all of a sudden they're right up your hole. But yeah, so I'll bring us back for the Wickham game. See you in a few. Welcome back, everyone. We're back with the Wickham game. In between their last game and now, I put in an offer for Joe Rankin Costello. I think you guys might remember I was talking about it in my last transfer window. I was looking at getting them in, but what's Rankin? Basically went in for him. He looks like a tidy little player. I put in an offer for about, I think it was going to be about 70 grand. Like, and they accepted it, and it was going to be like all these add-ons and stuff. And offered him about 1,500 upfront with wages, and then he was going to get about 2k for playing, getting goals and everything. But he rejected it all because he wanted like 3.5k a week. Like, I don't know what kind of League 2 side can offer that kind of wage. And at the moment he's currently on like 1.1. We'll keep an eye on him anyways. See if we can get him in the summer or something. He might be going on. Actually, you know what we'll do? Go back. Okay, I'll make an offer. This. I think maybe just getting an extra cam in would really help. Especially he can play across the midfield as well, in centre mid and the wide places, and at centre forward or a cam and striker. So it could help out as well. Also, a good bit of luck for us. Gibbs back fully fit. Duff's about 75%. We'll give him a start today, and we're going to play McGrath as well. He could be decent enough. We're going to play him as a pressing forward. He probably should be on an advanced forward, but I'm going to try him as a pressing. Just with the two wide strikers, they tend to drop into space a bit, so maybe playing him out there might be more beneficial. We have Longbottom on the bench, Dickinson, Bates, all these guys that can come on and make an impact. But we'll give it a shot anyways. Oh shit, Duff's on as an advanced forward, not a poacher. Make a change to that. Tactics. Poacher. Team talk. We've got a good run lately. But yeah, just mostly just to play him as a poacher, because the way he kind of stands with his back to goal and he gets the ball on his feet and then he'll run with the other two lads to kind of like pick the ball running towards goal. So he's more of a link-up man, and he can also turn pretty tightly as well. That's the main thing. Oh, don't. See, Christy Davies, is that oh fuck, is that the right back? No, I think it's Cyrus. Unless maybe they're brothers or something. Jesus, they're having a lot of possession. We'll go on the counter, I think. See if we can work some out. Oh crap, I forgot to put John back on the bench. Jesus, they are pressing us. Fucking hell, the amount of possession they're having. Until I play it. Oh, fuck's sake, we finally get the ball back, and he fucking just decides, oh no, I just want to run fucking 5 feet into someone. Seriously, lads, fucking close him down. We cannot get a fucking... Oh, for fuck's sake. Like, we probably should have conceded ages ago, but Jesus Christ. We can't get on the ball at all. Fucking 81% possession in the first 30 minutes. Or 12 minutes. Read that wrong. Still, that is not good enough. Keep it shorter. Focus plays for middle. See if we can get him. Maybe play narrow. Try to keep it out of possession. I'll try that maybe. See if that works. If we just get on the ball and hold on to it. Or you can just come off his line. Oh, fuck's sake, the amount of... They're pressing us so high. Come on, Gibbs, whip it in. Oh, fuck. Jesus, we are not able to get on the ball at all. Don't know what the fuck is up with this game. Pushes up a bit higher. Okay. If we try to play it into midfield, see if we can try to play it around them. Might be the best bet rather than trying to play it out to our fullbacks and see if they can create something, but it doesn't seem to be happening for us. If we can just get the ball into midfield and see if we can get a run on it. We're actually going to go positive because I think they're playing attacking as well. So Haygarth has made a lot of mistakes. I think I'll give him a few more minutes, if not I'll get him off. To make a slight change. I'm going to put Ty there, get Haygarth off, throw Baith on, and change him to a ball winning midfielder. Have 2 ball winners. Both of them just sit back a bit and they'll just press. Shit. This is a fucking pain. We're being absolutely torn to shreds here. Like, our whole football game is keeping the ball and moving it quick, but like we can't even get onto it. A chance like that, if I just slotted it past the keeper rather than trying to go right at him. What the fuck do you take a shot there when no... I don't know, the lads are fucking doing some weird shit. Working in the ball, working into the box a bit more. A more standard passing. Oh, we won't focus on the middle, I guess, because it's not working. We're getting back possession, but it's just nothing is coming of it. Fucking over the bar. Shit. That's probably the first half, yep. My option is thinking of maybe taking off McGrath and throwing on long bottom. Fucking just so inches wide. All we need is a goal, and I fucking make us favourites for this. Fucking Denham is having a shocker. Get him off. We'll get Dickinson on. Midfield in general is just having a bad game. Get long bottom on for McGrath, I think. His passing range is a bit better, so that might create a bit of space for us, but I doubt it. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know if 4-4-2s just don't seem to work at all against a 4-3-3. Because theoretically we should be losing the midfield battle because we have 3 centre midfielders, and then the 2 ball winners are picking up space that are going to be naturally for trying to pick up the centre mids and the wingers. Still, and then our strikers will be going pushing back on the back 4. More than likely one of the fullbacks will stay back, so create a bit of space on the opposite flank. Push forward, I guess. Need to go for it. Shoot on sight, hit early crosses. Go wide, I guess, try to find some space. Over to opposition's back line. It's just not working for us. Just not working. Fucking back-to-back defeat is not good. We're all out of subs. I just paused that. Why didn't I pause? Okay, we're going hell for leather. Actually, I'll leave these 2 here. Get Baith up there. Long bottom there. Shadow striker attack. Baith as a Levi's pressing forward, wing backs up. Yeah, winger support. I put him on attack. And drop him into the hole. I guess a halfback or something for the last 5 or so minutes, and focus on the wings, hit early crosses, extremely high, more direct, passing the space, out of possession, standard line. I don't know. Try this, I guess. Probably still lose. Get more shots, but still, fucking hell. Only once when we went pretty much all out attack did we. Oh, fucking Lee with his terrible throws. The fuck was that ball? Plonker, and that's the game. I don't know what the fuck. Lee fucking pisses me off at times. What does his final game look like? A 6.8. I don't know how he had a 6.8. He's fucking shocking at times. It's a piss poor game. Jesus fucking... What was their form coming into this? That's us. Schedule. Inconsistent to say the least, and then they fucking turn up and smash us. I don't know. We played them already this season. I think we drew with them. Yeah, we got them 3-2. I don't know. They had more possession again. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know where it all that fucking game plan of theirs came from. It must have been like they just pushed themselves up against us and we just couldn't get out of our box. And then having the three midfielders just not being able, they just deciding to run with the ball rather than try to link up play. Because like I tell them to play short passing and see if you can just work your way out. But like, no, we're just going to take a run here, just going to charge forward right into their midfield and lose the ball, they get countered and then concede right from there. Fucking hell. That's annoying. When will we come back? Very, very annoying. Maybe one of these games in March or April. I mean, April, fucking February. Jesus. Maybe Blackpool, Ebbsfleet, or Stevenage, Carlisle. Either of those sets of games would be good. I think Carlisle's up at the top. Nope, they're bottom. Oh, it's Leyton Orient that are up there. I think Blackpool are low enough, 11th, and Ebbsfleet are 7th, yeah, so they're a good enough side. Stevenage, I think, is up there as well, 5th, yeah, so any of those teams in between would be pretty decent. I'll decide which one to come back to, but how many more games we have? A few more. So probably maybe try to get through the rest of this week for the rest of the season, or maybe into next week. But yeah, sure, we'll end it there. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.